Even as US is optimistic of a deal with Iran very soon, its military build-up continues unabated. With thousands of troops reaching West Asia soon, Tehran, though, remains unfazed and has threatened US of severe consequences. The US troop size in this region already exceeds 50,000, with the arrival of commandos and soldiers from the 82nd Airborne Division. Now, reports are indicating that more forces are moving into West Asia. This includes about 6,000 troops aboard aircraft carrier USS George H.W. Bush and warships escorting it, as well as around 4,200 others. On the Boxer amphibious ready group, well, this comes amid reports that Pentagon is still considering possibility of additional strikes if the ceasefire does not continue. General Kane stressed that US forces carrying out the blockade of Strait of Hormuz will actively pursue any vessel attempting to provide material support to Iran.
Vessels will be boarded for interdiction and seizure transiting to or from Iranian ports. Turn around or prepare to be boarded. If you do not comply with this blockade, we will use force.
Similarly, US Secretary of War Pete Hegseth issued a dire warning to Tehran. He said that the US military was locked and loaded to restart military operations in Iran if it doesn't agree for a deal.
In the meantime, and for as long as it takes, we will maintain this blockade, successful blockade. But if Iran chooses poorly, then they will have a blockade and bombs dropping on infrastructure, power, and energy.
On the other hand, Iran has cautioned about dangerous consequences of America's naval blockade. In a conversation with his Chinese counterpart Wang Yi, Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi asserted that such actions will complicate the situation further. Iran's top military commander, Major General Ali Abdullahi, threatened to not allow imports or exports to take place, not just in Hormuz, but also Persian Gulf, Sea of Oman and Red Sea, if US doesn't end this blockade. Additionally, Iran's army chief Amir Hatami ordered that in case of a ground invasion, not a single invading soldier should remain alive. Meanwhile, Iranian President Masoud Pezeshkian lashed out at US and Israel for their hypocrisy on humanitarian principles over its strikes on schools and hospitals during the recent war.
When they attack schools and maternity wards in hospitals, they don't respect any humanitarian principles. It's shameful, and the world needs to see this. They claim we are terrorists, but they are the real terrorists who massacre anyone, anywhere, anytime they want.
As uncertainty remains over the future of US-Iran negotiations, it remains to be seen whether the ceasefire will continue beyond the 2-week timeline.